Song sung blue, everybody knows one.
Alright people, welcome back to the Truckin' Journey. This is episode 62 and I am in Louisville, Kentucky, getting ready to pick up a load at GE, which has General Electric. Going back to Lowe's near Rome, Georgia. And I don't know if it's just me, guys, but when I have like a night shift sort of schedule like I have this week, like from 4 o'clock to the sun comes up, it seems like my brain ain't working right. Yeah, I'm tired, but things are just more difficult, like backing up and getting around in these crazy places, which it wasn't too hard here at GE because I've been here a few times, but the first time you come it can be, because there's like a lot for every see, I can't talk, the sun hadn't quite came up yet, but she's on her way. But there is a lot for every letter of the alphabet. But I'm over here at K, getting ready to go in here and check in, get my paperwork. Gonna rinse out my French press too, because I think it's time for another cup of coffee and then get rolling.
Song sung blue, every garden grows one.
Well, so much for that idea with their no public restroom policy. I tell you, the sluggish as my brain's feeling right now, I'm scared to piss in a jug because I might like knock it over. Could you imagine, guys, like, for you people who aren't truckers, I'm gonna just share with you a fact. Now this might not be the same thing for lady truckers, but us dudes, we piss in bottles. Like that right there, it's urine. It's my urine. That's why I buy these big jugs. Like the Deer Park has a bigger hole than most, because with the small ones there's dangers in that. Probably the biggest risk is what I don't like to call spray back. Yeah, but the big bottles work well. But I always have a fear every time I'm using one. I'm being super careful because I don't want to like drop it or like forget to put the lid on. Could you imagine if like a half a gallon or even like a little bit of urine like spilled on your rack or your seat or the floor or got in a French press or something like that? That would be nasty. It would be time for a new truck, GMP. But I've already had one casualty of war this morning, and it's my vape. Which the mod is a Captain 270, which I really like. And well, my tank is a Cloud Beast TV8, and you see this broken glass right here? Well, that makes it pretty much useless until I can get a replacement glass. But it's actually the second time this has happened, the same way. These air brakes. Like you see my brakes, both of them are out right now. But like if you push them in and you don't do this and hold it in, you just pull this, well that automatically pops out. Well, if your vape is sitting like right there, it'll pop out and bust the glass, which is what mine did.
Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. You sing them out.
There is geese here at GE every time I go. Not every other, every time. I don't know why. I remember once upon a time, Canadian geese were on the endangered species list. I think they are officially off the list. I see them pretty regularly. But I don't think you can hunt Canadian geese. Anybody that knows for sure, hit me up in the comments. didn't check my seal. They said, make sure you check your seal before you leave. And, well, I didn't, and the guard did. Okay, so I had to get a new seal. So now I'm headed back to the gate. But this GE facility, it's pretty big. Like, you don't even, well, actually, let me time lapse and show you guys what the drive is to get here. I'm out of here. But if you guys ever heard of the law of attraction, there's more than one way that the law of attraction can be described. But one way is like attracts like, or what you think about most, you attract into your life. And like, when I'm aggravated, it seems like I become a magnet for things that aggravate me, which is that is not the way to be, and that's not the normal trucker Jim. Usually, my life's awesome and things are fun because that's what I focus on and that's what I look for. But when I get parked, I'm not editing video today. Well, I say that now, I probably will, but I need to get some sleep. I've been a little sleep deprived this week. I don't think I'm gonna do this type of schedule on the regular as far as being all red Viking trucker and vampire truck driver and all that. Now, I love getting started at 3 o'clock in the morning and rolling and shutting down early. That's probably my favorite.
Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it, get to feeling good. You simply got no choice.
Whew. Well, I'm done for the day and I'm parked. Didn't quite make it to the Lowe's DC. I'm 29 miles from there, but I had a 572 mile day. And I could have made it there, but I wouldn't have been able to make it out of there. After I deliver that in the morning, I'm going to Atlanta to pick up one off the yard and then headed to somewhere in Florida that's not Jacksonville. It's probably right outside of Jacksonville. But I showed you guys earlier I had my vape that boom popped out and cracked the glass. So I found a vape shop after I got to Dalton to get a new glass, and they didn't have a clear one or a red one, but they had this whole thing. So I got like a different look, but it sort of matches the plate that says Captain right there, but it has a nice feel to it. Yeah. Got something new, a fan from the Pilot, which is made by Road Pro, which you know, it's not a Porsche or a Mercedes. These products aren't always awesome, but my lunchbox cookers have been pretty good, and they're made by the same company. But I just use my Pilot points, which was 20 bucks, but I have an APU, but sometimes it cuts off. And I don't know, during the daytime, sometimes I have trouble sleeping, or if I get woke up, I have trouble falling back to sleep. So I thought it would be good to have a fan. This plugs into the 9-volt, which I've got a spot that I rarely use, and it'll clip. Yeah, that's gonna be great, blowing right on my head. And then when I don't want to use it, I can just unplug it. You know what that sound is? It's time to make coffee and get this day going. Guys, I am a fan of having a fan. I slept so good. So good. I feel refreshed, I'm showered. Got 29 miles to the Lowe's DC to drop this trailer, grab an empty, then I'm headed to the Atlanta yard to drop that empty, grab a trailer that's taking me to Florida. But let's get on the road and well, it's gonna be dark. Like really this whole shift, so sorry guys. I really don't have any road footage for you. Alright, I've made it to Florida. I'm at the Walmart DC right outside of Jacksonville, so let me check in and hopefully this will be a drop and hook and we'll be out of here in a few minutes. Well, that didn't go as planned. Walmart refused the load. I really didn't realize and look at it because I came straight here after I picked it up, but I had an 8 o'clock appointment time and it's 11 o'clock now, so they're not taking it. Old dude beside me is changing his oil in the parking lot. Well, I've made it to the pilot since I can't deliver my load. And you ever heard the old saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade? There he is. I don't even know the name of the place we're in, but it's pretty good. Their sauce is not bad. Their guacamole is fantastic. The queso, and even the margaritas are good. It's a little small though.
Brought us daiquiri glasses.
I know, right? This is margarita strawberry frozen. Next one's gonna be a fishbowl double. Sizzling fajitas, Pete. Did they put onions in your rice?
Yeah, they did.
And you love onions?
No, not all the time.
I don't really like them either.
I'll do a raw onion on the hoagie or a sub.
There ain't no way in hell I'm doing a raw onion. I'm not even gonna read this out loud, but check it out, guys. Alright, I am back in the truck from going out and hanging out with Pete. I am well rested and now I've got a plan. I'm going to be able to drop this trailer at the southeastern yard and then I'm headed over to get it empty from Granger, and I'm taking that empty to Port Wentworth, Georgia, and dropping it off at a Kia, and then I'm headed over to our Savannah yard to pick up a trailer.
Subject to the blues now and then, but when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. Song sung.
Alright, I have made it to the Savannah yard and I'm gonna be grabbing one of these GMP trailers. But this yard's a little different than most of ours. It's this green building, and inside here they have one of the little cubby hole deals. So I'm walking in to find my bills. Well, this ain't gonna be much of a journey. I'm taking it to Garden City, which is pretty much Savannah. It's only about 12 miles away, and well, I'm not sure what's after that. I got a funny feeling this one's probably going to be a live unload. Yeah, I don't always mind live unloads. It gives me time to edit some videos. So let's get rolling, hook up to this trailer. Some rolls. All right, we got some big rolls of something. There wasn't a seal on the trailer, and that's kind of common with these things, cause I don't know. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to really snag these. These have to be backed up to a dock and have a forklift or something. Not even a normal forklift, one of those that squeeze it. But let's get rolling.
Weeping like a willow, song sung, blue sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice, and before you know it, started feeling good.
This is a crazy looking place here on the riverbanks in Garden City. But I am just having some leftover fajitas from last night when Pete and I went to the Mexican restaurant. Waiting to get unloaded, which I'm backed up to the dock, so it shouldn't be much longer. And then I'm picking up in Port Wentworth at IKEA, where I was at a little earlier, and then headed to Charlotte. And that's gonna pretty much be my day. I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but it really sucks delivering to these IKEA stores. And it's not just because of the weird like blindside angles to back up to docks that you have to do. You know, I can handle that. But these people won't ever come to the door. I'd have been here like 40 minutes, called every single number on their little pad up there, ringing the doorbell, done called dispatch. They've emailed them, and I got about 30 more minutes of time left on my 14-hour clock. And I wish I could say, this never happens at IKEA, but it happens a lot. Nobody's ever there to come to the door, and you always have to call the operator, because the other numbers nobody ever answers. And I talked to the operator when I very first got here and said, I'll let someone know. But now when I call the operator, in the last like 3 or 4 times I've tried to call the operator, I get some kind of message about, you can't talk to the operator right now. So, and I can't break the seal and just back this thing up to the door and leave the bills in there and just put no one to sign on mine. That would be pretty awesome, but you can't do that. So if they don't come pretty soon, I'm gonna be forced to just head to the Charlotte yard. All right, people, it is time to wrap up this episode. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. I'm in Newberry, South Carolina, where I delivered, and I'm picking up here, and I will be headed to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But before I let you go, a while back, I was accused of sucking monkey balls, which prompted me to do a little research into monkeys, and I've got a helpful tip that I learned from the monkeys, and it's about bananas. Now, I have in the past, and I'm sure most of you, if you were going to eat this banana, you would start peeling right here, which is a little awkward to get it started, and usually you have some banana left up in here, and when you eat it, you got, you know, one of these that has this piece of the stem on it hanging down. People, there is a better way to eat a banana. Invert it, and right here, grab a piece, and look how easy that peels. And then, you know, you just peel the rest of the way. And check it out, we've got a handle for the banana that is made by nature. Much better way to peel a banana, people. I know most of you just said, that's pretty cool. Well, you know who else is cool? This guy. Hey. That's the Fonz for all you millennials that don't know. And he's giving a thumbs up to the trucking journey, so you should too. And I will see all of you next episode. Until then, be safe out there and keep on trucking.